Welcome to Return to Impact. I'm Caroline and this is Amy. And the idea of this class is that you're kind of testing your boundaries to see if you can kind of progress your impact load after having a baby, okay? So I want you to think, if it's your first class, maybe take some of the earlier options. If you've been doing the class for a while, I want you to start to step it up and see kind of if you can test the boundaries of where your body is ready to progress. So we're gonna start off with just a little bit of core activation. You're gonna come down onto your knees into a box position. Just going to do a few knee hovers. So just taking an inhale breath, and then as you exhale, just lifting the knees off just a small amount. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, lower back down. So we're going to do 4 more of these. As you exhale, I want you to think about wrapping the abdominals round, inhaling, bringing it back. Good. Last 3 here. And then final 2. Good. And from that last one, we're then going to start to walk it back up to standing and then walk it back down into a plank. Okay, so all the way up, re-step, and then back into a plank position. Okay, you're going to take your left foot to your left hand. Good. And then reach the left arm up, place that left hand back down, step the foot back, and then repeat on the right side. And then we're going to move it back into a standing position. So from here all the way back up. We're going to repeat that little combo 2 more times, okay? So we're coming down, good, just feeling how your body is feeling, and then bringing it here, opening up. Remember, you can always drop the back knee if you need to, if you feel like this is too intense, the stretch on those hips, and then walking all the way back up. Good, coming all the way back down. We're back into that plank position, and then you're just going to take your foot to the hand. Good, opening up, that's it, and then bringing it back down, and then you're just going to shift your weight over to the opposite side and come into that nice stretch. Good, lovely. And then we're just going to move from side to side. That's it. Use your hands to support yourself. Good. If you need to come up a little bit higher, that's totally fine. Good. Just moving from one side to the other. Nice. And then last one on each side. So just making sure you're even. Good. And then we're just going to bring ourselves back up to standing. So just coming into the center and then bringing yourself up to standing. Good. Okay. We're going to just do a scooter just to activate those glutes. So just shift your weight onto your right leg, and then your left leg's going to come back. We're just going to take it out and then back in, out and then back in. So you're starting to warm up through that single leg. We've got quite a lot of single leg work in here, transferring weight from one to the other. Okay, so you just want to make sure that those hips are feeling nice and stable. Good. You've got another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to shift it onto the opposite side. That's it. Good. And really think about the weight mainly through that heel. Doesn't mean that you're lifting your toes up, just that you're getting that weight and that activation through the glutes. Okay. And then last 4 of these. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit about our pelvic floor. So when we're returning to impact, we are keeping an eye on incontinence, okay? And it's totally fine to talk about these things. If you feel that you have a little bit of incontinence whilst you're doing the exercise, I want you to scale it back to around 50% of what we're doing, okay? If you feel that you have it after the exercise, so maybe you finish the class, then you just need to scale it back to around 70% of what we're doing. It's really important, okay? And it just means that we might need to maybe go and follow up with a women's health physio, or just continue to do those pelvic floor exercises that we've been doing throughout the classes. All right, good. So we're gonna do 30 seconds on, 15 seconds rest, 3 rounds, 3 exercises, okay? So our first exercise is going to be a squat rocket, okay? So option 1 is to come down into the squat, lift up onto the ball of the feet, and then land back down, up and down. Option 1 is that. Option 2 is to add a little jump into it. So we go down, 1 squat rocket, 1 squat jump, 1 squat rocket, 1 squat jump. And then as you progress, you might start to add in maybe 2 squat jumps to 1 squat rocket, okay? So you're testing those boundaries. That's your first exercise. Second exercise is going to be a mod of a burpee, okay? Exciting. And so you're going to either step it back, step it forward, or you're going to step it back, jump it forward, or you can come into that plank, up and jump. Again, 3 options, okay? Side shuffle, there aren't many options for these. We're coming from one side to the other, so we're here and then here. If you want, you can drop down, okay? You feeling it? Okay. I really want you to take ownership over this work, okay? So find what feels challenging. If you are one of those people that's like, gotta do the hardest one always, scale it back and work towards it, yeah? Okay, all right. So 30 seconds starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So down and then jump. Good, so that is option, okay? You can also come up onto the ball of the feet rather than those jumps. That's it, good. And then you can layer it in. You can do 1 squat rocket, 1 squat jump. That's it, good. And just kind of find your flow with that. Yeah, so you're progressively overloading that impact, okay? Last 2, last 1, and rest. Good. Okay, feeling good? Excellent. 15 seconds, we're going to come into our modification of a burpee. So remember, there's stepping back, jumping forward, and then there's your full version, okay? 3, 2, and 1. So, good. So there's our full version there. And then our option is those stepping back, stepping forward, and coming up to standing, or stepping back, jumping forward. That could be an option as well. So we're there and then jump. Good. Lovely. You got 10 seconds here. And remember, you can also layer those. You could do 1 of one, 1 of the other, just seeing how you feel, building yourself back up, okay? And rest. Good. Okay, so our final one is our side shuffles. So we're shuffling to the side and then it's an immediate stop, okay? It's a little bit of a test of your pelvic floor as well, okay? So you've got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So side, stop, stop. Good. Your option is to tap down to the floor if you want to make it a little bit more dynamic, okay? And remember, you can go slower if you need to. You can take the option. It is your workout. 15 seconds here. And then you got 15 seconds recovery. We're going into round 2. So I'm showing you those lower impact options that you can add in those higher impact options to get you to where you need to be, okay? 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, 15 seconds. We're going back again. So squat rocket or squat jump or a little bit of both, okay? All right, you can choose. You've got 3 seconds, guys. Make sure you're breathing. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So either squat rocket, squat jump. That's it, good. And when we're landing, make sure you're landing nice and soft through the body, okay? So it's not making a huge sound, okay? It's nice and light on those feet. 15 seconds down already. Good, coming into your last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and recover. Good, okay. So coming into your mod burpees. Again, walking back, walking forward, walking back, jumping forward, jumping back, jumping forward. It's your class, okay? So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And up. So not only are we building your cardiovascular system up, okay, you're also loading that impact, okay? So if this is your first time of doing it, please just, take those options as you need it, okay? All right, coming into your last 10 seconds. That's it, nice. And last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, okay, coming into our side shuffles, okay? So moving side to side. Remember that option is to drop down if you want to. You've got just about 8 seconds recovery, so make sure you are breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. You're there in 3, in 2, in 1. Let's do it. That's it, good. So you've got that tap. And if you haven't got a lot of space, okay, just work with what you've got. If you have, you can make that movement slightly bigger. That's it, good. Okay, halfway through already. And we've just got one more round of these, okay? Good, looking really nice. Keep it there. And coming into your last 10 seconds here. Good, so imagine that floor's on fire. You're trying to move as quickly as you can. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Woo! All right, last round of these. So coming into our squat rocket, Maybe you've been staying with those squat rockets. Maybe this round you add a little bit of load and you come into that jump. See how you feel, okay? All right, 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Down and lift. That's it. Good. So our aim on these classes is maybe after you've done it maybe 6 or 7 times, you might do that full 30 seconds as a squat jump, okay? But I don't expect that of you to begin with, okay? All right, you've got 10 seconds. Ooh, good. Hopefully feeling a little burn in those lungs there as well as those legs, okay? Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, mod burpees coming up. So take your recovery, guys. Just keep it nice and still. Use that breath that we've been practicing throughout the classes. You got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and off we go. So nice, good. Light on the feet. Remember, there are options here to step back, to step forward, to step back, to jump forward, or to jump and jump, okay? All right, 15 seconds. Woo! And then we're nearly there. There's no more. That's a bit of a lie. There is a burpee at the end of this class, okay? But there's a bit of a rest, okay? And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, all right, side shuffles. 15 seconds. Okay. Good, so just, do what you need to do. You can shake it out. And we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Boom, down, down. Okay, this is good practice for when your children start moving and you have to run after them very quickly, okay? That's it, good. Nice. And then coming into your last 15 seconds here. And final 10, I'm gonna give you a full minute to recover after this, okay? Lucky you. And then last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, so breathe, guys, have some water. All right, so I'm going to talk you through the next ones, okay? Same things. We're going to go for 30 seconds on, 15 seconds rest, okay? So we're coming into kneeling to stand. We've done this in a few of the other classes. Kneel to stand, add a little jump, come back down, okay? Now, if you don't want to do the jump, you're not quite there yet, you can just lift up onto the ball of the feet, alternating the legs, okay? Then we're going to come into what I call the toddler shuffle, okay? Imagine you've got a toddler, you're running after them, you're going to stop and bring it back, okay? So you're running after them and bringing it back. No one runs after their toddler like this, everyone does it like this because they are small, okay? So I want to see that hinge. And then you're going to come into a side lunge with 3 runs. So we go side, 3 runs, side, 3 runs. Now, if that running isn't for you at the moment, you can march it, and then you land on the other leg. 1, 2, 3, land on the other leg, okay? Can't wait, right? Okay, so 30 seconds on, 15 seconds rest, 3 rounds. Let's do it. So the first one is kneeling to stand. So we're gonna start on the knees. If you need to roll the mat over, feel free. Okay, so we kneel to stand. We add a little jump at the top if we want to, okay? So 3, 2, 1. So we go up, up, that's it, and then back down. Good. We can also come onto the ball of the feet instead of that jump, if that's where we are at the moment. Good. And then back down, alternating each time. You've got just over 15 seconds. That's it, and up. Nice. Good, last 10 seconds. And then we've got that toddler shuffle, okay? So you're running from the front to the back of the mat. Good, last one here. And rest, good, okay? So that hinge position, you're running and you're stopping, okay? Again, a really good indicator of how your pelvic floor is, but also getting you used to that running pattern, okay? So hips are gonna go back. We're gonna go 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hup, and back, good. And hup, that's it, good. So you gotta stop, okay? Imagine, fingers in the makeup bag or in an electrical socket, all those things that babies do. All right, so you got 15 seconds, that's it. And then last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, perfect. So we got our side lunges. Option to have those runs. So side lunge, 1, 2, 3, onto the other side, or you just take it into a march and then bring it onto the other side. Make sure the hips are coming back, okay? All right, team, we're gonna go in 5 seconds. So just get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Side. 1, 2, 3. Side. Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. And remember, you've got that march if you need to. So taking it out of that's it. Good. And then bringing it onto the other side. So you're taking the impact out if you need to. Perfect. Good. You've got 15 seconds. Side. And then up, up, up. Side. Good. So when we're talking about returning to impact, maybe it might be returning to running. One of the kind of guidelines is that you can jog on the spot for 30 seconds, okay? So this is where this move comes from, that you can kind of start to build up to that. Last one. Good, and rest, good. Whew. All right, so round 1 done, 2 more to go. Woohoo, okay? So we're coming back into our kneeling to stand. All right. So take that breather, guys. Take a nice inhale, take a nice exhale. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Up, up. Good, and then back down. Remember, we're alternating the legs. It's really easy to want to do the kind of easier leg or the stronger side. When you're coming from that kneeling to stand, make sure you're pressing through the heel of the foot so you're actually activating those glutes to get you up to standing. Good, last 10 seconds here. Good, and coming into your final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, all right, so toddler shuffle, hips are coming back. It's that short, sharp stop that I'm looking for, okay? So 5 seconds and we're going in, all right? 3, 2, and 1, let's do it. That's it, hup. Good. And hup. Nice. Good, so if you've got the space, you can take a longer run out, but I really want that stop to be definite. That's it, good, okay? 15 seconds. Stop. That's it, good. And again, we're testing that pelvic floor, okay? Because we don't want to run if we have to kind of get our children out of danger, okay? All right, that was worst case scenario. And then last one, and rest. Ooh, okay, so side lunge, 3 runs. Good, just breathe. All right, so good news is we're well over halfway through the class, okay? All right, you're gonna come in a few seconds into that side lunge. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Side lunge, hop, hop, hop. And then the other side, good. Nice. With that side lunge, really try and get those hips ending back. So remember when we were doing that warm up, okay, that was for these parts of our legs, okay? So we should be starting to feel those kick in for us, yeah? All right, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then this is your last one. All right, okay, final round. It's exciting, okay? So hopefully you're feeling good. You've chosen the right things for you. If you feel like you've held back a little bit and you want to test that, then this is your last round, so let's give it a go, okay? So we're coming kneeling to stand, final time. All right, we've got 3, 2, 1. So kneel to stand, we're either up onto the ball of the feet or adding that jump in, okay? Remember, it doesn't have to be that jump every time, okay? It might just be every other one that you add the jump, okay? Good. All right, so last 15 seconds. Good. So as you get tired, just make sure that that form is staying, okay? I'd rather you did less reps, but you kept the form, yeah? You've got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, good. So toddler shuffle, final time. All right, good. So just use this time for your recovery. It's not very long. Send the hips back and then get ready, okay? So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Stop and back. And stop. Good. So it has to have some kind of urgency, okay? So imagine that they've, scuttled off somewhere and you're trying to get them back, yeah? That's it. Okay, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, good. Okay, side lunge, 3 runs. Nice. Okay, this is your final one, and then we've got a tiny little finisher, and then you're done. Yay! All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side, up, and back. Good. So remember that option, okay, can always be the march, okay? It does slow it down, okay? But if you're not quite at that transferring of the load at this point, then that's fine, okay? You're building back up. And remember, it's good to do this whole class making it low impact because your body will get used to the moves, okay? And then you can start to add the load if you need to. Just meet yourself where you are, okay? All right, you've got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, cool. So we're gonna come into a 3-minute AMRAP, okay? Woohoo. All right, so it's 3 exercises that we've already done, okay? So we're gonna start off with 6 reps. Well, we're gonna just have 6 reps of each exercise. So you're gonna go 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. Then we're gonna come to 6 kneeling to stand with our jumps, okay? Or our lifts up onto the ball of the feet. 6 in total, okay? And then you've got 6 modifications of your burpees. So whichever ones you want to do, either stepping back, jumping forward, jumping back, jumping forward, whatever works best for you. Remember, this is the end of the class, okay? So you may feel like you want to scale it down or scale it up depending on, you know, what kind of sleep you had last night, how your baby's feeding, etc. Okay, so 3 minutes. That's all I want from you. All right, we're going to go in 5 seconds. So let's mentally prepare ourselves. We're starting off with those side shuffles. You've got 6. So we're going to go 3, 2, 1. Let's go. That's it, down and tap. So 6 in total, so it'll be 3 each way. Once you finish those, you're going to come into those to kneel to stand, okay? So up. Good. That's it. That little jump at the top. Nice, and doesn't have to be there. You can take that jump out. You can come up onto the ball of the foot. 6 in total, ideally alternating each time with those legs. Then you've got those mod burpees, okay? So you might be jumping out, jumping in. You might be stepping out, stepping in. You might be stepping out, jumping in. Remember what you did before, okay? Whatever feels best for you, okay? All right, so good news is 1 minute's already down and you've only got 2 minutes to go. Hooray! That's it, good. Okay, once you've done 6, we go straight back into those side shuffles. Good. That's it, tapping down if you can. 6 in total. Lovely. And then coming down and then lifting up or jumping, whatever works, okay? All right, good. So coming into that last little push, we've got just over 90 seconds to go. That's it, really nice, Amy, keep it here. Good, and once you finish that 6th one, you're going straight into those burpees, okay? So whichever one is working well for you. If you find now that you're getting very tired, okay? And remember, you've still got a full day or a full evening of whatever else you've got to do. So if you need to take it down, you do. But if you can, keep with it, okay? All right, you've got just over 45 seconds, okay? All right, so starting again, if you're with us, if you're slightly slower, that's fine. If you're slightly faster, keep going, you've got it. That's it. All right, so last 20 seconds. That's it. Up and back down. Good. And the heart rate should be up. Good. We should be feeling a little bit sweaty. And you've got 10 seconds, so wherever you are, just keep that movement going, even if it means that you just do 1 more rep. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice, good, okay, so well done. I want you to check in with how you are feeling, okay? So we're just gonna come down onto our back. We're just gonna spend a little bit of time breathing. So I want you to have your palms up towards the ceiling, that's it, good. And maybe you just might wanna lengthen out your legs, keep them bent, whatever feels good, and we're just gonna breathe. So we're gonna take maybe 60 seconds just to focus back in with our breath, okay? Well done, you did really well. If you found that difficult, remember that your body's done something incredible, but it does take a little bit of time to build these things up, okay? If you've been doing it a while and you're starting to see progress, well done, that's amazing. And I really hope that this will help you on your journey to get back to those exercises that you enjoy, such as running and jumping and skipping and hopping and all of that kind of stuff. So just gonna spend another 20 seconds just inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Good. Just letting it all go. And really nice work, guys. You're going to take your left ankle and place it onto your right knee, and then just bring that right knee in towards you. So just scoop the hands through the hole and bring it in. Good, just feel that nice glute stretch, a lot of leg work there, okay? So inhaling and exhaling, just feel that stretch. Good. And then just maybe one more breath here, and then just changing that side for me. Good. Whilst you're here, just check in with what your shoulders are doing, check in with what your jaw and your forehead. Just make sure everything is relaxed, we're not holding any tension. Good. And then we're just going to bring ourselves into a box position, and we're just going to come into a holding thread the needle. So let's go with that arm sliding under, holding it here, nice, and then pressing in and just getting that twist. Remember, we're still doing a lot of carrying, we're still doing a lot of feeding, this rounding position, and we want that rotation through the spine. So just enjoy this stretch, and then just do one more breath, and then we're going to take it on to the other side. Good. Nice. Good. Just take these few moments for you. Just try and get that breath back down. Try not to think about what you've got to do after this class finishes. You've still got a few minutes left of your time. And good. We're going to bring ourselves into a down dog. So just bringing ourselves up, and then just pedaling the feet, maybe one and then the other. Do what feels good. Move through that spine. Really nice. Good. And then you're just going to gently start to walk your hands towards your feet. Soften the knees. Maybe hold on to both of your elbows. Let the head be nice and heavy. Let the jaw be heavy. And then just maybe give yourself a little bit of a shake to side. That's it, good. And then once you're feeling kind of loose, I want you to let those arms go, slowly restack through the spine. And then just give your shoulders a few roll back. And then I think you deserve a round of applause. So well done, guys. Excellent work. Thank you so much for joining us on our Return to Impact class. Please check out our strength classes as well, and also our Pilates classes that will help you get to where you need to be for your postnatal journey.